time for fucking arms. Took a rest day yesterday after legs because I was at the level of tired where it was like I can keep working out, but as long as until I had like I guess just a recovery day, I needed to catch up. I was just gonna keep being exhausted, and that's not really exactly what you want to have a great workout. You know what I mean? So it's possible I should have taken a rest day for the legs, but it all worked out fine. It all worked out fine. So in other news, I am not gonna be natty soon, possibly Friday, and it's Wednesday. Yeah, so I got like my blood work done, and I didn't get like I just did a phone call with the people, and I don't have like the shit on paper, but I don't really care. You know what I mean? I just kind of wanted to see what the doctor's thoughts on it was, and he was saying I think my test was like upper 600s, and then he said like my vitamin D is pretty low, my B12 is real high, like a good high, and then uh, what else? Vitamin D was low. He wants me to get on an estrogen blocker, and especially if I do the testosterone, he said I can take testosterone. The way they were, I don't know. It was kind of like the nurse I was talking to, so she was probably reading the notes. She said that he wanted me to get on the vitamin D shots mostly, and the estrogen blocker because my estrogen's a little high. I wonder if that's from weed, because it could be from weed. I don't know if that's how that works or whatever, but I smoke all day, every day. So I would assume that that's going to have some kind of an effect on something. But, what else? What else? I don't know. I want him to give me the fucking load of shit. I want him to give me the load. I don't want, like, if I'm going to take tests, I don't think he's going to give me fucking bodybuilder doses. But at the same time, I don't want to do, like, regular TR. I want like what they're calling it. If it's kind of it's sports TRT, so it'd be like upper, ideally over 1,000. Ideally, like at 1,000, over 1,000. And the thing is that I'm not going to be able to build substantial. Like it's not going to make it so my frame can hold substantially more muscle, and it may not exactly make it so that I just gain muscle immediately. I don't know what's going to happen, but I just have no reason to stay natty, to be honest with you. I have no virtue signaling towards the fucking staying natty thing. If you want to stay natural, that's cool, bro. I don't want to stay natural. I want to be able to do things that you cannot do naturally. And you might say like, oh, you can do it, and it's like, no. That's where the genetics come into play. Not everyone can do everything. Speaking of which, genetics to me plays more, like way more into um, how strong you are to me than. Are you letting me go, or what is the fucking deal here? Okay, that lady just like slowed down like crazy, but didn't give me any sort of signal. You gotta flash your lights or wave or something. Humpty Dumpty shot on a wall. It's probably gonna be real busy here. What day is it? Wednesday. Okay, there's no farmers market. Tomorrow's gonna be fucked. I gotta go early tomorrow just so I'm not in the midst of of the the farmers market. But yeah, today is just gonna be push downs, overhead, and bicep machine. All right, the pump is pumped. The pump is pumped. Look at that. Kapow. Every time since the cut, I mean, the like I was looking at it getting cooler and cooler, and then once I started the refeed, everything's just popping. Tricep popping. Honestly, the biceps haven't changed too much. The biceps only really looked good when I was like super fucking bulked at like 170. When I started to get like, I guess a little bit more fat over your biceps. I don't even know, but
I don't even know what I'm posing at this point anymore. Yep, exactly. I pretty much just go brain dead posing, but love it.
Arms. Uh, pretty good workout, even though I didn't get to go on the bicep machine. And I'm trying to gauge how well, because to me a perfect workout would probably be for like a perfect bicep workout. I would like to have it, like two usually just makes the most sense, but really one is good enough for the literal purpose of the tension that you can put. Tension's probably not the right word, but you get what I mean when you can when you're bicep curling heavy dumbbells, I don't know, it's just going to be a lot harder. It's probably because more stuff in your body's moving. What I'm saying is, it's not even a gas because you can't really gas yourself with one set. So it's kind of just like I like a precursor. I like to have an explosion set where I can like find my CNS's capacity for the day, and then control that weight. You know what I mean? I think that's the perfect way to explain it, because your central nervous system is gonna play into how quickly and how uniformly your muscles can contract and how continuously they can keep contracting. I have no idea what the fuck that guy is doing. He needs to figure out his life. If he's turning my way, he's a dipshit. I don't know what he's doing. No, he's not. Okay. He's not a complete dipshit. You didn't have your blinker on, so you don't get to go, Budro. Um, my right away, anyway. Anyway, what am I saying? So, one set of like heavy bicep curls to failure, right? A weight where you're gonna get to failure, like a weight where you're not giving up just because, like, ow, my tendons kind of hurt, my elbow hurts, like on the eighth rep. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't be doing that shit. There's no reason to be doing that shit. You should have done that for your warm up. Like your warm up and ramp up should have been like a 1, 2, 3 with this weight, and then you'd be like, oh yeah, by 8 it's gonna be painful, and I'm gonna be able to do it, but it's not gonna feel good on my joints. You gotta find the stuff that feels good on your joints. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're just gonna, like today, my elbows felt really good, right? They felt better for overhead than they did for push downs for triceps. So I slammed some more weight on the overhead. Typically I burn out with some heavy weight at like good workouts, but typically I'm just doing like more weight in the beginning of the workout, obviously, on push downs, and then I switch to a lighter weight for overhead just because there's like less amount of stuff needed to balance it. But it's a slightly different head of the tricep. So sometimes it's, one's going to be more gassed than the other. So you might hop on for push downs and be like really tired, can't push a lot of weight for push downs, and then when you're done with that, do a lot for bicep. Anyway, a perfect bicep workout for me would be like one heavy set of 15 probably. Like you can do pause sets, like like take a half second and then keep going. This is the first set we're talking about here, and then after that, oh my god, what are these fucking kids doing? And it's like look, I'm not trying to be controversial. Sometimes I do try to be controversial. Right now, I'm not trying to be. We all know what dirtbag shit looks like. I'm not calling them dirtbags, but if they're not dirtbags, why are they doing shit that dirtbags do? What are we fucking talking about, man? 3 kids, 4 or 5 definitely smoking outside of fucking, like, I don't know what's happening. They think it's the 80s and they're gangsters. I'm not sure. Why so many people think they get to walk on this fucking street boggles my mind. I grew up here, and is anyone else's home getting fucking gentrified? Because there's just so many fucking 30-year-old white pieces of shit. Well, I'm white too, but like this is Hawaii. and you all clearly fucking moved here. Y'all clearly fucking moved here. I don't know what to tell you. You look at me and you'd be like, "That kid might like probably not be from here." You'd listen to me for like an hour and you'd be like, I don't know." But I talk to mainland people and I don't, I don't get it. You know what I mean? There's certain aspects of mainland life that's like the shit, and then some of them don't do that stuff, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like we're in America. I'm American, of course, but we're in Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii as well, and like it's an elementary school requirement here that you got to do like I think every year. I'm not even positive. It's like 1 year of high school you have to do Hawaiian studies, and then like throughout elementary school you're doing Hawaiian studies because we're fucking here. So it's like I don't know. I get the stuff. I'm destroyed from that. I need to go get my dextrose shake going. Oh, and on the terms of the refeed, it's basically still a fucking cut. I don't know what's going on. I like I've just kind of been eating what I wanted. Like I said, typically I don't get hungry. You know what I mean? So if I feel that hunger, half of the time, especially in the morning before noon, I don't feel like I can eat food. So if I am hungry, I either I I just drink something or I forget about it. That's basically my only two solutions to the problem so far. Is just drink a shake or forget about it. But then I like dillied up all my calories, and I've basically been at like, good Christ, I think I might be at like the same as when I was cutting. No, can't be. A few hundred calories more, a few hundred calories more, but I think I'm still like sub 2,000, which is that can't be my maintenance. It can't be my maintenance. You know what I mean? So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I haven't had a scale. I haven't had a scale, but I was like 150, one. Oh, I think I was 158 after the gym that one time. So I don't know what's going on with the weight. I'll keep y'all updated, but